Hey everybody, it's me, Petey Warren 0829, finally back with another Destiny 2 weapon review. Today we're looking at the second verse weapon, the Conqueror 2. It's an adaptive frame submachine gun that comes with the choices of hammer forged rifling, polygonal rifling, or fluted barrel. In the second column, you get the choices of steady rounds, extended mag, and tactical mag. And finally, you've got the perk kill clip. Kill clip's usually what makes or breaks these type of guns. As you can see, we've got fairly decent impact with pretty standard stats all throughout, except for that 900 rounds per minute firing speed. Its recoil tends to go up and to the left, and it goes pretty wildly. I mean, you're looking at a fairly diagonal climb with that. The extra speed per clip kind of makes this weapon a little bit harder to control because you're just pumping out so many rounds per minute at such a speed. It just, even when you're ADSing, it's hard to control. So before we get started on the actual meat of the review, I want to thank my friend CrappyDagnabbit for letting me use his account to get this footage of this weapon. A certain unnamed YouTuber possibly really early in the morning deleted his own copy of the Conqueror 2 and has been trying to get another copy of it to drop and just can't seem to do so. So my buddy helped me out and let me get some footage for this review so I could get back on track with these things, because it's been for a good while, a good Bloodborne break in between these weapon reviews, and I need to get back on track. So thanks again to him, and I highly recommend that you check out CrappyDagnabbit's Twitch channel. It's got some really cool stuff there if you're into Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. He still plays both games regularly. Give him a try. So my initial impression after trying the weapon out was, why would I ever use this over the Antiope? I get it. I get how condescending that could sound, and I'm not trying to be ugly with it. It's just, I really felt like it was a step down. But don't worry, I'm going to give the weapon a fair review, and we're going to look at it in more detail. So the thing that this gun really has going for it, what sets it apart, is its time to kill. As we discussed looking at the recoil, this gun is hard to control. And so it's kind of one of those high risk, high reward type weapons. If you can master controlling it, then you can get great benefit out of it. Part of what makes its time to kill really impressive is the 900 rounds per minute speed. That's 300 faster than Antiope has, and you can really tell the difference when you land all the shots. As you can see, we can just shred enemies as long as you can put all the shots on them. And that's constantly going to be the give and take with this weapon. You can kill things really fast as long as you can hit them. You add to the 900 stat, you have kill clip, which essentially is a damage buff. Every time you kill an enemy, if you reload, you get a damage boost that is significant. However, with all these bullets coming out, I found my first two problems, which is that I kept running out of ammo. I would be in groups like this where I had lots of enemies that I was fighting, and I would kill a whole lot of them, and then I'd run out of bullets. And when you run out of bullets, this gun isn't that effective. Now, of course, I could have just swapped over to another weapon, but I was trying to test this weapon out, and I found myself completely emptying my reserves every time I got into prolonged engagement. So the second problem I had with it was the range. Despite the range stat being fairly generous, I found that because of the recoil, I have to be right up in their faces to land all the shots. And so it's just putting me at a situation I don't want to be in, especially when I'm taking on hordes of enemies and running out of ammo pretty consistently. So if you do want to run it, it's a good weapon. It's not a bad weapon. It's a good weapon. I would recommend pairing it with the Peacekeepers and another submachine gun, so if you run out of ammo, you can just switch to the other one and reload it while you're shooting. Or the Dragon Shadow Hunter chest plate, you can, every time you dodge, your reload speed goes through the roof and your handling stat goes up. So those both, I think, would help make this weapon more viable. In the end, though, I would probably just use the anti-OP over it. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the review. Feel free to subscribe to this channel if you enjoy this type of content, and leave me a comment below. All feedback is appreciated. Thanks, guys.